Extra counselors are on hand today at Olathe East High School as students begin to mourn the loss of one of the school's football coaches, 34-year-old Chris Burnett. Before his death, he spent 2 weeks in the hospital fighting COVID-19. Coach Burnett was not only a coach at Olathe East, he was also a coach for the Kansas City Glory women's football team. The 34-year-old leaves behind a wife and 4 kids and countless players that he helped mentor over the years. He was not vaccinated when he was diagnosed with COVID-19. His parents encouraged him to talk to his doctor about getting the shot. He said he was going to, but he never got that opportunity. They now hope his story will help others get vaccinated before it's too late.
These decisions that my poor daughter-in-law had to make right now over the phone, because you can't go, you can't talk to him, that was just heartbreaking.
And doctors at the University of Kansas Health System responded to that loss today. They hope that Coach Burnett's death motivates people who haven't been vaccinated to get their shots as soon as possible.
And we know how he was making a difference in the lives of young people, and that is so important now. And if we take any glimmer of hope or sliver of light from this, maybe those people will see what happened, those young people who are hesitant to get the vaccine, or their families, and talk to their families and get the vaccine now after seeing that.
The Olathe community is now trying to help Burnett's family with final expenses. Online fundraisers have already raised more than $13,000 in his honor. If you'd like to help out too, we've got a link on our website right now, KMBC.com. Today we'll get our first look at Governor Kelly's latest efforts to keep Kansas kids safe in school. It's called the Safer Classrooms Work Group. The group's meeting will be live streamed at 1 o'clock this afternoon. The goal is to come up with a way to keep students and staffers safe in classrooms as we continue to navigate this pandemic. Today, K-State will award prizes to a few lucky faculty and staffers who are fully vaccinated. Workers can win Apple Watches, a MacBook Pro, gift cards. Those drawings will begin today and happen every week through November 2nd. Eligible staffers either need to be fully vaccinated or show they've scheduled their second dose already. Workers must also fill out a vaccination incentive program survey on the university's website. Now, if you still need to get a coronavirus vaccine, the Kansas City, Missouri Health Department has a few options this week for you. You can walk in at the health department's clinic at 24th and Troost from 8:30 to 4 today, Wednesday and Friday, or 8:30 to 7 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All 3 vaccines are available at the clinic, the Pfizer, Moderna, and the single-shot Johnson & Johnson dose as well. New numbers are showing that the pandemic is still far from over. Last week, the U.S. saw more than 250,000 new coronavirus cases, and 1 in 4 cases are in children. This as millions of kids are back in the classroom across the country. ABC's Rena Roy is watching those numbers and what comes next.
Steve Lance and his wife are vaccinated, but still his family of 4 coming down with COVID after his kids recently returned to school, even with a mask mandate.
It was just that first week of lots of contact with other kids. And it's one of those things, you send your child to school, they're in a classroom, but they're not just in contact with everyone in that classroom, they're in contact with everyone that those classmates have come in contact with.
A concern for many parents as kids resume in-person learning. The Department of Health and Human Services says more than 2,500 children are currently hospitalized with COVID-19 nationwide.
It's never been this crazy, never been this busy. It's exhausting all of us. And our biggest concern, of course, is that sick kids aren't getting the care they need.
Los Angeles, the nation's second largest school district, requiring shots for public school students 12 and up. For those younger than 12, the FDA urging parents not to get them vaccinated ahead of FDA approval, saying in part, children are not small adults.
We don't know the right dosing for kids under 12. It may be different. We haven't seen the data on safety and effectiveness in kids under 12.
The FDA promising not to cut corners in the approval process for children. President Biden doubling down on vaccine mandates, now saying businesses with more than 100 employees must require proof of vaccination or offer weekly COVID testing.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers.
If we want our economy to be back, if we want our schools to stay in session, we've got to take steps to make sure workplaces and learning environments are safe.
In New York City, enforcement begins today for the indoor vaccine mandate.
Also in New York City today, more than 80,000 city workers are scheduled to go back to the office in person.